Good morning and welcome to the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel, where it's a beautiful 78 degrees and balmy. This is our first faith-based virtual FAM. My name is Candace Coco and I am the Smurf Group Sales Manager. We invited everyone this morning to share some fellowship and hopefully educate you about our beautiful destination. We're going to get things started with a very special guest who has the voice of an angel. Officer Yvetta Dominique of the Fort Myers Police Department will sing our opening fellowship song to lift all of our spirits. Please turn your speaker up so you can clearly hear Officer Dominique. We did video her outside. Thank you.
What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace of mind, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms, leaning on the everlasting arms.
Thank you, Officer Dominique. That was lovely. There are truly angels in our midst. Officer Dominique not only sings beautifully, but she oversees the Police Athletic League of Fort Myers, which utilizes athletics and educational activities to instill positive character, building tools in children, and she has shaped and changed the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of our children, our youth here in Fort Myers. Speaking of children and families, did you know that the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel is a great destination to hold a faith-based organization's convention, retreat, or just a board getaway? Our area is well known as a safe, family-friendly destination that offers a wonderful array of accommodations featuring outstanding meeting facilities. We are located on the west coast of Florida, right on the Gulf of Mexico. We are approximately 2.5 hours south of Tampa and just north of Naples. We are easily accessible, a short drive to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando, which make for great pre and post excursions. My destination organization promotes, as you can see, 13 different cities. That's the large side of the map to the right, from North Fort Myers down to Bonita, Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel, Captiva, all the way out to Boca Grande, Pine Island, Cape Coral, and of course, downtown Fort Myers. We are widely known for being easy to get to. We're very easily accessible by RSW, which people always ask me, what is RSW? It's Regional Southwest International Airport, your gateway to the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel. We offer nonstop flights to 49 destinations by 11 major carriers throughout the United States, Canada, and Germany. Most recently, we opened flights to Los Angeles and to Seattle. So it brings the people who are out on the West Coast to our destination with ease of access. Now, if you live a little bit closer and you're not going to utilize RSW, We are extremely accessible directly off of Interstate 75. Endless adventures, options abound. The beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel are an ideal place for attendees to unwind in the great outdoors and share fellowship with Mother Nature. The tranquil beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel occupy some of the most picturesque prime waterfront on the Gulf of Mexico. With over 50 miles of beaches and 100 quaint barrier islands, there truly is something for everyone to explore. Now, the picture that we have up right now, that was taken right off the shore of Sanibel Island. To the left of the island, you can see what we consider our beautiful Sanibel historical lighthouse. And I have to tell you, that's a great area for shelling. I also like to share a story. It kind of solidifies like some of the experiences you'll have in the great outdoors here. Normally, when you take a tour, like a cruise, right there along that water's edge, you'll be greeted with dolphins. And quite recently, I had the chance to be on a tour, and there were some, I'd say 10, 11, 12-year-olds. And one of them thought to ask the master naturalist kind of cool question. And it was, how do dolphins sleep? Well, do they go to the bottom of the ocean? Do they just kind of hover on the top? And the master naturalist, without missing a beat, said they close one eye and they bob up and down, always keeping one eye open for somebody coming towards them. So that's my dolphin story. Water has a way of renewing your spirit. In biblical times, water was truly symbolical of rebirth. Relax on our shores, but our beaches aren't just for slowing down. They're a great location for fellowship. Get a group together and play volleyball. Have a kayak outing. And shelling, of course, we're king. We're one of the greatest shelling locations in the world. People actually come here and they go out at all hours, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you'll see them. They have these little headbands with a light because they know that because of this, the way the water brings the shells onto our islands here, they're going to find gems and treasures that they're going to not find anywhere else in Florida, or probably anywhere else in the United States, I'd say. And I'm going to give you a little clue. When's the best time to go shelling? The answer is at low tide, because as the sea carries the shells up onto the shore, there's a plethora of whole shells when it's low tide. So when you're coming and visiting us, that's the best time to go out. Renew your spirit. Embark on a wildlife eco tour led by a master naturalist. Transform your mind, your body, your spirit with group beach yoga. Enjoy fellowship and prayer at sunrise to start your day, or songs of hope and joy at day's end. As you can see on the slide, we have a boat that at this time is going out at sunset. It's actually called the Lady Chadwick. And some of our religious groups have gone out on it during sunset. And the neat thing about that cruise is you're going to be escorted as the sun is dropping by manatee, by dolphins, and some wetland wildlife birds like our local residents, the brown pelican. I have seen on many of our resort beaches, the groups really feel a sense of rejuvenation and rebirth, and just fellowship again. And Some people are a little more advanced in yoga than other people, but it doesn't matter. When you're out there on one of our beaches and you share fellowship and prayer and song, it's rejuvenating, and it definitely will be a memory that you'll all bring forward with you. Okay, at this time, as we said, we were asking you to come down and get educated with us. So I'm going to start to introduce some of our wonderful hotel partners. First up, we have Tamar Parker. She's the sales manager of the brand new Luminary Hotel and Calusa Convention Center. That's right, brand new hotel located in beautiful downtown Fort Myers overlooking the Calusa River.
Good morning. Thank you, Joan and Candace, and the VCB, Visitors and Convention Bureau of the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel, as well as my colleagues that are joining us today. It is a pleasure to speak with you all, as well as our religious meeting planners that are able to join us. I am so happy to be able to talk to people again about the adventures of traveling and visiting our wonderful destination. I am proudly recording and talking to you all from the Luminary Hotel and Company in downtown Fort Myers, Florida, along the historic River District. We just opened our hotel on September 23rd of 2020. Yes, you heard me right. We opened our hotel in the middle of a pandemic. So exciting, and I have a lot to tell you. So right now I'm actually reporting from Beacon, which has all the amazing views that everyone comes to Florida for. So Beacon Social Drinkery, which has the best sunset, is shining light on downtown Fort Myers, as well as the historians that made this town come to be. So we hired a local artist named Joshua Moon, and he created characters to represent Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, as well as Mr. Heitman and Mr. Langsford, which were dueling businessmen in downtown Fort Myers area. We also are paying a tribute to Tootie McGregor and the beautification project that she did on McGregor Boulevard with the palm trees, as well as Mr. Hendry, who was the cattleman that got all the cattle from downtown Fort Myers all the way to beautiful Sanibel onto the ships at Ponderosa, as well as Alice McCain, who worked the switchboard and knew all of the town gossip, so you could ask her for all the latest tea. We have a switchboard in our lobby to represent her, and we're paying homage to Miss Ella Mae Piper, who was responsible for bridging the gap between the American community and the African American community. She had a bottling company, and she had a hair salon, and she did the hair of Edison and Ford's wife. So we're paying tribute to downtown, the history of Fort Myers, and why this historic town is existing today. And we're just so happy to be a part of that rich culture. So thank you for that. We are a Marriott brand, the Autograph Collection Hotel. We have 243 sleeping rooms, and 25 of those rooms are suites. And we are 12-story high, and I'm reporting to you from our 12th story. We have a parking garage with 243 parking spaces. Currently, all of our parking is valet, and soon we'll be implementing self-parking as well. We have Dean Street Coffee Roastery, which is named after Dean Street and the Dean family. Dean Street used to run through where our actual coffee roastery is. And we also have the workshop, which is named the workshop after Mr. Edison. And it's a culinary arts kitchen where we allow groups to host meetings in there. And if your meeting is in the workshop, we allow lunch and breakfast to be held in our Silver King Ocean Brasserie, which is our signature dinner restaurant with seafood cuisine, the pan-seared scallops, on a bed of sweet potatoes with wild mushrooms is my favorite. So, and then LMA's Diner. And we also are opening up Oxbow on March 19th. So we're really excited about that. And we have an amphitheater coming soon. So we're Luminary Hotel and Company because we are a huge company. And I saved the best for last, our gorgeous Calusa Sound Convention Center. And we have 30,000 square feet of function space at the Calusa Center that breaks into 5 sections. And we have 1,400 square feet of grand foyer space for your outlets, all of your vendor booths, anything like that. And then we have a ticket office and office space for you to, for storage and for registration. We have 6 boardrooms on our 4th floor here at the hotel, as well as outdoor function space. So we have a really beautiful moonlight terrace that can accommodate 75 people comfortably for a reception, as well as the pool terrace that will host, I would say, 200 people on a downstairs on the 4th floor with a pool view. And we have a meeting room that will allow you to have that indoor-outdoor effect as well attached to that space. So we are happy to be here and a part of the Lee County Visitors and Convention Bureau, and we're happy to assist you with all of your needs for your meetings. We have, with the convention center, we're able to socially distance you and keep all of your guests safe due to COVID. And we're so happy that we're able to virtually connect with you and get the good word out about this wonderful, gorgeous new hotel in downtown Fort Myers. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to connecting with each of you soon. Maria, when I saw your name on the list, I was so happy and excited, as well as you, Janine. I'm so happy to virtually see you guys here with us today. And as always, keep Fort Myers in your view and on your mind for your next meeting needs. We are happy to assist you at the Luminary Hotel and Company. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe.
Luminary Hotel is based in downtown Fort Myers, right along the Caloosahatchee River and in the River District. Boutique in nature, but wonderful in size for your event or program.
The Luminary Hotel is part of Marriott's Autograph Collection, 243-room hotel with 25 suites. On the first floor, we have 5 outlets, a coffee shop called Dean Street Coffee, our workshop, which is a culinary theater. We have a lobby bar, our Kingfish Seafood Brasserie, and LMA's Diner. As you move to the 4th floor, we have a beautiful pool. We also have breakout meeting space and our fitness center. On the 12th floor, we have our Beacon Social Drinkery that overlooks the vast area of Fort Myers.
My favorite part about Luminary Hotel is the workshop. It's our culinary lab, which pays homage to Edison's lab just a mile up the street that you can go visit. It's set up classroom style, has a full gourmet demonstration kitchen. It works for meetings in a classroom setting, or we can really use the food and beverage functionality of the kitchen. For our meeting professionals, Calusa Sound Convention Center is very unique. It's right next to Luminary Hotel and Company, and Luminary Hotel, our team manages it all. So you'll have one contract for the hotel, the convention space, your audio visual, and your food and beverage.
The way that we're able to social distance is our space. 30,000 square feet of unobstructed view. It's completely brand new walls. It's got over 9,000 square feet of pre-function space. So for a meeting planner, you could have your general session in one space and then just have your guests walk right out the door and go right over to the next section to have your lunch or your breakouts. Being 30 steps away from the Luminary Hotel makes it really convenient.
We are a part of the River District Alliance, which is a coalition of all of the downtown businesses here in Fort Myers. Being a member, we can work with a lot of the restaurants to help you plan dine-arounds or any other private dining that you might need. Oxbow Bar and Grill is our standalone restaurant located right along the river. It's great for you as a meeting professional because it's an off-site restaurant for your guests and your agenda planning, but it also goes towards your food and beverage minimum.
It is a very important topic to keep your guests safe. We are customizing menus where it's plated, or it's in a box, or it's a takeaway versus a buffet. We have hand sanitizer stations. All of our employees are trained to understand the importance of the guidance that needs to be done to keep your guests safe.
Our team of highly trained professionals are here to service your group, from sales to planning to execution, to craft the experience that you're looking for.
And you're going to want to say, I want to come back to the Luminary in Calusa Sound because we had such a great experience during one of the most difficult times we've had in history.
Hotel and to our wonderful Tamar Parker for your patience. As I had said, this is our very first faith-based virtual fam. Okay, next up, and moving down the road, we're going to introduce you to the wonderful Nicole Logan, sales manager of the award-winning Holiday Inn in Fort Myers at the Fort Myers Airport and Town Center. Hello, Nicole.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Southwest Florida in our resort-style hotel, the Holiday Inn, Fort Myers Airport and Town Center. You're joining us live from one of our favorite locations on property, the Oasis Patio. We invite you to imagine your group enjoying these scenic views while attending their retreat, board meeting, or conference. Our Holiday Inn, Fort Myers, is a premier location where faith and fellowship meet with success. Over the years, we have successfully hosted many repeat faith-based groups, providing them with comfortable accommodations to welcome their important gatherings for congregation, retreats, meeting, and events. Our property is designed to accommodate all of your needs in a one-stop shop. Our unique resort-style setting offers the perfect combination of getting connected with nature and community. Our central location in Fort Myers will place you within minutes of some of Southwest Florida's famed attractions, such as our beautiful beaches and pristine parks. Our natural setting lends itself to welcome the experience of prayer, reflection, and feeling rejuvenated. Your group's health, safety, and well-being is our #1 priority. We have been successfully hosting safe meeting and group events while putting important precautions into place. We have earned a score of 100% in a recent IHG brand COVID health and safety inspection and implement the IHG Way of Clean standards that include deep cleaning in each guest room, public spaces, and high touch points. Here are some of the safety initiatives we practice here on a daily basis for the safety of our guests and our team members. Your attendees will find sanitizing stations in higher traffic areas, plexiglass shields at the front desk, reduced seating in the restaurant, bar, and patio area. Additionally, all team members wear face coverings, and we require our guests to wear them as well while in indoor public areas. We believe that being here matters, and nothing replaces the face-to-face connections that are made at retreats, conferences, and faith-based gatherings. Our purpose is to create memorable, authentic connections as we serve our guests, our community, and each other. We hope that when you are ready to travel, we'll have the opportunity to be together in person and support your mission for successful gathering. With everything you need to plan a successful event, our team of amazing hospitality professionals can help you detail your program, including meeting specifications, audio, visual, and all catering components. Unique breakout ideas to include outdoor lakeside spaces and overnight guest room accommodations. The ideal size group for us will be about 75 attendees with social distancing in mind, with about 2 to 4 breakouts, or up to 150 people for a general session when social distancing will not be necessary, with up to 80 rooms on peak nights. Our Oasis patio is the perfect space for casual gathering, reflection, and enjoying downtime during an enriching conference. Experience outdoor dining, casual social gatherings, or take time to relax by the fire pit and roast s'mores over great conversation. Your attendees will enjoy oversized resort-style pool with lounging area and hot tub, all overlooking a Lake Alico. Our culinary experts will recommend the perfect meal for your banquet. Customize your own selections. Our catering team will work with you to accommodate offerings and menu selections to fit your budget. Social distancing in mind, we offer attended buffet stations, boxed options, plated dining options, and a first-class culinary team to pull everything together while accommodating all your dietary requests. In addition to clean, comfortable spaces, our guest rooms will give attendees a place to reflect and retreat at the end of the day. Conveniences such as mini fridges, microwaves, Keurig coffee makers, and spacious closets are available in every room. With so many room types available, we can accommodate guest requests for rooms with 1 king bed, 2 queen beds, beautiful corner executive room types with extra space and natural light, and even a 1-bedroom king suite for the planner or for your VIP. From our Royal Palm Ballroom, featuring 3,150 square feet of meeting space, to our Eagle's Nest meeting of 800 square feet, we have successfully hosted small to medium-sized conferences, pastoral, marital, men's and women's retreats, and board meetings. We have a total of 4 meeting rooms that are all divisible partitioned options. Having multiple banquet rooms will give you the space to gather, dine, and schedule breakout sessions in a comfortable setting. In between your important agenda, attendees can stay connected with our free Wi-Fi, 24-hour business center, fitness center, and outdoor spaces with scenic views. In addition to complimentary airport shuttle service from RSW, we also allow guests complimentary shuttle service within 3 miles of the hotel, including Gulf Coast Town Center, with over 1 million square feet of retail, shopping, and entertainment options located just across the street. We know you'll just love hosting your event at our hotel, and our team will ensure every detail of your program happens right. We have won multiple awards for service and quality, including 2-time Torchbearer Award, the highest recognition by IHG for service excellence, and the Kemmons Wilson Award, which is only awarded to 1 hotel in the IHG brand every year for their community involvement and spirit of family. We proudly rank #2 on TripAdvisor of over 60 hotels in the Fort Myers market. We invite you to experience for yourself hosting your next event at the Holiday Inn, Fort Myers Airport at Town Center, where faith and fellowship meet with success.
Thank you, Nicole. That was some great team spirit. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, next up with our wonderful partners that are going to share and educate you about our area and what you might want to come and see. This is a very unique attraction. Next up is the Echo Global Farm and Global Christian Organization. And speaking today will be Danielle Flood, Public Relations and Communications Manager of Echo. Hi, Danielle.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Like they're saying, there's so many reasons to love the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel. This week, I had the opportunity to have one of those events on the fourth floor pool deck at the Luminary, and it was an incredible experience overlooking the water. So I hope you can come down and have that tour for yourself. I have a few short minutes today to share with you something that you won't see in any other part of the state. So no matter which hotel you choose, make sure to come visit Echo. There's an incredible reason to come down to our wonderful region of the state, but just minutes away from Fort Myers or anywhere in the area, the Echo Global Farm Tour can make your event extra special. Echo's mission is to equip missionaries and agriculturalists around the world with skills and agricultural resources that demonstrate that there is hope against hunger, hope for the here and now, and hope for eternity. We do that through hands-on trainings around the world, but our headquarters in North Fort Myers is where we offer tours to groups and individuals, teaching about the challenging conditions that exist today around the world and ways to overcome them. Your group could take the 90-minute walking tour as a fellowship or team building activity, or have lunch or a meeting in our screened-in pavilion. Echo also offers unique and out-of-the-box ideas for gardening and food production all around the world. As you can see, we've trained missionaries and development workers in over 190 countries through our website, and it's an honor for us to do that. We have farm animals, rice paddies, hundreds of unique tropical food plants that you can taste along the way, beautiful surroundings, and our tour guides impart years of knowledge as you take your tour and stroll around the farm. It's an inspiring and educational day where people leave encouraged about how there truly is hope against hunger as they see how God is at work through the ministry of Echo. And you don't have to be involved in gardening or agriculture to love Echo. This is our rice paddy. I think it's one of the only working rice paddies here in Southwest Florida. But the idea is to show the challenges that exist around the world and ways to overcome them. And as many agriculturalists around the world do grow rice, this is an opportunity for us to show that process. We also have the natural beauty displayed everywhere around the farm. So the experiences of seeing nature getting away. February is a wonderful time to get away from the winter, or just to relax and take your tour and make that connection. If a special private event would be helpful, we can coordinate a workshop or a hands-on experience for your group. For example, these demonstrations are on container gardening, appropriate tools and technologies, or worm composting. So we're, again, just minutes from downtown Fort Myers. I hope you can make a trip to see us. And when you do, make sure to add Echo Global Farm to your itinerary. And we're going to play a short video about the Echo mission.
Echo is a global Christian organization that equips people with agricultural resources and skills to reduce hunger and improve the lives of the poor. For more than 30 years, we've been working around the world to answer these questions and provide solutions to those who need them most. By providing agricultural technical support to small-scale farmers and those who work with them, Echo is providing practical solutions, ideas and resources to help people help themselves and end the cycle of poverty. At regional impact centers in some of the most difficult places to grow food on earth, we're connecting local agricultural development workers with the seeds, training, ideas, and connections they need to make a world of difference.
We invite you to join with us. Volunteer with Echo. Share the hope there are solutions to hunger and malnutrition that are sustainable. And give as you're able. Together, we can bless and benefit families all around the world.
Thank you, Danielle. Echo really is an experience worth coming down to our area. And I reach out to anyone who's on the webinar that actually has missions that leave the country. This is a great place for them to come and see and experience, and they can customize it to your group. Okay, next up we have Danielle Eglin, the catering sales manager at the Sanibel Harbour Marriott. I believe you will see a video first.
Yes, so we'll put a video and then I'll chat a little bit. Wonderful. Thank you so much and good morning, everyone. I just want to say a quick thank you to Candace and Joan and the VCB for hosting this event, as well as to the local partners here for participating. My name is Danielle Eglin, and I am a catering manager at the Sanibel Harbour Marriott Resort and Spa, located in sunny Fort Myers, Florida, on over 85 acres of land that wind through mangroves and canals. Over the next few minutes, I'm just going to let you know why my property here is a wonderful space for fellowship and faith. We are a 4-diamond resort with just about a 30-minute drive away from the Fort Myers airport that Candace was talking about. So you and your guests can come from all over the world. We have about 347 guest rooms here, all featuring private balconies that directly overlook the harbor or the lush preserve here. Watching a sunset from your private balcony is truly rejuvenating. The Sanibel Harbour Marriott Resort and Spa has over 45,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor event space, with our largest ballroom being about 10,000 square feet. What makes our property and our meeting space so special are going to be the views. Right now, I am sitting in our island ballroom, which, like many of our ballrooms, do feature walls of window that not only provide natural light, but they showcase those views. In addition to the views, most of our meeting rooms do have verandas that wrap around all the ballrooms. That's perfect for outside meals, coffee breaks, or just a space to go outside and regenerate. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our events have changed drastically. We are using all Marriott International and CDC protocols. This includes social distancing, wearing masks in all public spaces, and sanitizing stations throughout the resort. We are keeping our events safe by having plated meals or buffets served by our staff behind plexiglass.
I think our summer schedule takes place in April, so that would mean our tours are.
We are keeping our guests safe by using the plexiglass, and we have also been utilizing our 100-foot Sanibel Princess yacht, which you can see right behind me here, as well as our private dining room in our Courtside Steakhouse to create a bubble experience for your guests. You can feel at ease sending your groups and team members out on a beautiful sunset cruise where just your group will enjoy hors d'oeuvres and dinner all to themselves. If you have smaller groups or would like to host a board dinner, our Courtside Steakhouse private dining room is the perfect space. There you will have your own private room in our restaurant for your group. In addition to the event space, we have plenty of accommodations that are perfect for any retreat. We have 4 pools on site, 3 being outdoor. We have 6 restaurants on property. Our Tarpon House restaurant, which serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our Charlie's Cabana bar, which is great for evening drinks and sunset. Our Courtside Steakhouse serves dinner. Our Cove Pool Bar serves lunch and snacks out by our pool, as well as our Sanibel Harbour Princess Yacht serving sunset dinner and Sunday brunch. And then lastly, we have the Palm Court Bakery that serves Starbucks, coffees, pastries, as well as Love Boat ice cream, which is a delicacy, a local creamery here in Fort Myers. We have plenty of fun activities for when your group needs a break and needs to get outside. They can rent a kayak, a paddleboard, or jet ski, spend the afternoon fishing on a pontoon boat, taking a walk on our nature trails, playing tennis or basketball. They can go on a bike ride on one of our resort bikes, as well as hanging out in a hammock by the water, or they can book an appointment in one of our 23 treatment rooms at our spa. Right now, I'm going to take you outside so you can see the wonderful view. So right now, Candace did say it's nice and warm. So really, no matter where you find yourself on our stunning property, you and your guests will have the perfect environment to rejoice and renew. We're looking forward to hosting your groups here at the Sanibel Harbour Marriott. Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle. What a beautiful view from the balcony at the Sanibel Harbour Marriott. Okay, this time I'd like to introduce my co-worker and my right arm on this project, Joan Barkowski. She's going to handle some Q&A. We've had some questions, and take it away, Miss Joan.
Thanks, Candace, and hi, everyone. So we received a couple of questions, and Danielle, I'll just start with you again, Danielle Eglin. We had a question if a group would be able to buy out the entire hotel for a conference, and if they have special, and if they could have special access to your kitchen for Orthodox catering.
Yes. So we have had groups that do take over the entire property here as well. We do have a separate kitchen that we use for those special cases where people do need to bring in that outside catering. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Danielle. The next question that we received is for Nicole Logan at the Holiday Inn. I believe you mentioned this, that you have the complimentary airport shuttle to the complimentary shuttle service to the airport, but someone asked, how far are you from the beach? Oh, Nicole, you're on mute.
Thanks, Joan. Well, in addition to Lake Alico being behind me, we're located just 17 miles from beautiful Fort Myers Beach and also Barefoot Beach, which is one of my personal favorites, and just 26 miles from the islands of Sanibel and Captiva.
Wonderful, thank you. And I agree, Barefoot Beach is also my favorite beach here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. Tamara, at the Luminary Hotel and Company, can you just reiterate or go over again? We had a question for you. If when working with you on a conference, will you also handle the meeting room reservations and food and beverage, or is it a separate process to work with the convention center?
No, so we are very fortunate that it's a one contract. So I would book the sleeping rooms, the food and beverage minimum, all of the meeting space. And then once we have the signed contract, you'll be turned over to an events manager. But it's just a one contract.
That makes it so convenient and easy. Yeah. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. And then one more question that we had for Danielle Flat at Echo. So would a group be able to purchase seats? And then when they come and do a tour, how long does the tour last? And would you be able to kind of teach them how to grow those seats? Oh, and you're on mute as well, Danielle. Oh, audio issues. Can't hear you, unfortunately. Let me see.
Okay, we're good. Awesome. I'm so sorry. Yes, we do have seeds for sale, some of which we grow here on the farm and some that are Baker Creek heirloom seeds. And so we could tailor the event around these seeds that could be then developed either here in the temperate climate or tropical climates around the world. So our main mission is to help people internationally, but if investing here in Florida in a group does that, then that's what we want to do. So yes, I said the 90-minute walking tour and then any private meetings or consultations the group would like.
Awesome, thank you so much. And that would be such a unique experience as well. So thank you. And yeah, Candace, I will turn it back over to you now for our conclusion.
Okay, thank you, Joan. Okay, what we're going to just show you a slide here. It's going to talk about when should you come and visit us. You know, when I'm at a lot of the trade shows, people just, they always say to me, you know, Candace, we'd like to come in January. And I would like you to come in January. But realistically, we are a tourist destination. So we tend to try and have our groups come between the months of May and December. And when you come down, you also get a rebate if it's a new piece of business. So that rebate is up to $3, and it actually is for actualized room nights. So again, our shoulder period that we're looking for you to please send us your RFPs for would be May through December. And again, that's a great time for you to come and visit because most of the planners that I work with are always telling me that you are very value conscious, and we understand that. We can work with you on that. So at this time, I'd like to put a little bit of my own personality into things because I like for you to get to know me a little. We've had the opportunity to go to 3 different houses in essence here. We visited the Luminary Hotel in downtown, and we visited the Sanibel Harbour Resort, and we visited the Holiday Inn. And being Italian, I always like when people come to my home to treat them to a good meal and maybe a good story, a few jokes. And in keeping with our theme today, I thought about what could I share with you. So I'd heard this not too long ago, and starts off with Forrest Gump. And Forrest Gump is at the pearly gates, and he's greeted by St. Peter. The gates aren't open now. And St. Peter turns to Forrest and he says, "We've been waiting for you. We've heard a lot of good things about you." And Forrest smiles, and St. Peter says, "Well, to be honest, I must tell you, it's starting to fill up here. So we have a test, an admission test, in essence, to get into heaven." So, of course, Forrest is taken back and says, "I hadn't heard that before, but okay." So St. Peter says to Forrest, "Well, don't worry. Don't worry. It's not that hard. It's only 3 questions." And the first question is, what 2 days of the week begin with the letter T? The second question is, how many seconds are there in the year? And the third question is, what is God's name? So Forrest steps back and he puts on his thinking cap and comes back over to St. Peter. St. Peter says, "Okay, Forrest, you ready?" Forrest says, "Yes." And he says, "Okay, so what 2 days of the week begin with T?" And Forrest says, "That would be today and tomorrow." So, of course, St. Peter laughs a little and says, "Well, that wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but okay, I'll give you credit for that." So next, St. Peter says, "How about seconds in a year? How many are there?" Forrest says, "Well, that was a little bit harder, St. Peter. I thunk about it." And said, "Well, there'd have to be 12. And St. Peter, in astonishment, is like, 12? And Forrest says, "Sure, that would be January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd. So again, St. Peter is taken back, but says, "Wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but okay, we'll give you credit." What about the third question? Can you please tell me God's name? "Sure," Forrest replies. "Andy." "Andy?" Now St. Peter is like, "What in the world? How did you come up with that, Forrest?" And Forrest says, "Well, that was the easiest question of all. Andy walks with me, Andy talks with me, Andy tells me I am his own." So I thank you all for coming to our home and sharing some time with us this morning.